Alright, let's just go back to flushes. That's the only thing that ever works. Like, I may as well have just been playing high card there. If I didn't have the duo, if I never picked that up, you know, I'd be in a much better position. That was from a rare skip, too, I think, wasn't it? Does this win? It should. We're gonna get some polychrome, probably like a temporary rental. It is a rental, and it's one we've got a sticker on. I don't think it's worth taking. I mean, well... Let's check this first. A rental runner. Dude, all these amazing jokers that have stickers on them. Okay, photo is incompatible with Supernova. Three of a kinds are maybe okay with Supernova. Got a runner as well. I've got like 4 different hands that... Why don't we just buy and sell a photo? We're just gonna go three of a kinds. No. We're gonna try to do three of a kinds here, I guess. Give me a jack or a 5. Yeah, like this. Oh, that wins. Wow. I think we're just going to keep going. Wow, that was lucky. Right. It is going to let me play another one. This egg is basically taking... It's canceling out the rental. I mean, I don't get the money right away, but... You know, still good. The only thing it matters for is temperance, but... What's the boss again? Face cards face down shouldn't matter. I'm gonna throw these away. Interesting. Give me a 10, 8, or 5. Good. I know I can play a 4 of a kind, but because of Supernova, I just want to do this. Somehow I got a sticker on this. I didn't even realize. I already have the sticker. Okay, obviously taking the boss reroll. Not that we need it now, but... Well, actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to take it now. I think we're good to go for a bit. That's actually really nice. I'm gonna do the 5s first, then the 9s, because the 9s will be with the higher Supernova amount. So 8, yeah, like this. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna Hermit now. Maybe there's something cool in here? If I get like a Ouija or something, that's huge. Cryptid is nice as well. Okay, all ranks are the same. So, I mean, I can Cryptid a card, although maybe just Grim makes more sense, because either way I get 2 of 1 more rank, but with Grim, it's, you know, they're enhanced, so I guess that's what I do. Yeah, of course you would do that. In the back of my mind I was thinking, watch it kill the ace, and then it did. Unbelievable. Whatever. Maybe there's another ace in here. I could have just taken the 10, actually. Well, all different ranks. Let's do this. And then one more should be enough. I mean, this wins, right? Yeah, that is true. Actually, I could have taken the 2 in the standard pack and strengthened the aces into it. And now this is my last chance for the boss reroll, so I guess we'll pick it up. No. Invisible is pretty good. We can try it. I mean, I kind of don't care what it hits. I think it's too early to... Well, I mean, we could get some strings. We could get some deaths. Hey, Temperance is really nice. These two don't really do anything, so... Now I can definitely take the other pack. Another Temperance! Card Sharp is pretty... Dude, all these rentals, why? Mary Andy's a little bit interesting. Gotta save our money because of the... Oh, play only one hand type. Do I want to re-roll that? I kind of do. Like, is there anything... What could I get that's worse? I feel like I'm fine for anything else. Because, like, if I don't get it in, you know, 2 discards, I'm hosed. So let's... That's fine, because most of our mult is coming from Supernova, so that's not so bad. Now what? Get rid of those for sure. Ace, Jack, or 10. I mean, there's... Well, maybe we throw away the 10s, because we have an extra Jack and Ace. Let's do this. Do this, and then throw away the 10 and 7. With the steal, this should be pretty solid. It doesn't do that much, I guess. That makes sense. 5 and King. Yeah, I guess the steal is only like a +1, so... These and a 10 and an ace. Good. Got another skip there. Arm is... Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Let's look at this standard pack. Any aces or kings or something? Hey, there's an ace. I'll take that. I guess we're doing aces then. Slide Joker, honestly... I'm fine with Slide Joker here. Maybe just for the next round, because I don't want Invisible to copy it. Yeah, we can just use the Slide Joker for, like, literally 1 round. No point playing this. So we'll play this. That's really solid, actually. I'm not wasting our time with this. 2, 5. Like that. If Slide Joker wasn't temporary, I actually kind of wouldn't mind if this guy copied it, but... Oh, wow. You sell for 1, you sell for 1. If it turns into an egg, then I'll want to save the Temperance for that. So we're gonna first Hermit. We're going to sell Sly. We're going to sell Invisible. Okay, so we lost one on Temperance, but if it had given us an egg... Okay. So we can't be wasting our money too much. I think we want to skip here. Well, I mean, it hurts Supernova scaling, so maybe not. I kind of don't mind opening these Arcanas. I don't typically open Arcana packs this early. Well, alright. But in here I think it's fine, just because I have so much money. Fool of Temperance is pretty solid. I can death another ace as well. Would I pay $27 for another ace? I don't think I would. Oh wait, I can get them both. So I can get Temperance and then an ace. Or, actually, I could get 2 aces with a death and then a fool in that order. I think we just want the money and then the death. And maybe I want to keep the... No, I want to keep the Temperance in the Fool. So what do we have the least of? Got 4 of everything. Okay, well, we'll just do this. And then use this. Okay. This should be very good. Oh my gosh, wow. Nice. What are you at? 3 of a kind is 15. And I did not think 3 of a kind would be that strong, but... Okay, Hermit, man, I'm just so much money. I guess this is our last chance to get this voucher, so we'll do that. What voucher? Oh, this one? Yeah, no, I mean, I usually wait until the end of the ante to get vouchers, if it makes sense to, because then you get 10 extra dollars for interest. Although I have so much money, it really doesn't matter. What order do we want to do this in? Does it matter? I'm trying to think of how it could possibly matter. I'm not taking any Wraiths. Hermits and Temperances are high enough that it wouldn't... Well... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess actually this first, because I can enhance a card and then copy it with Cryptid. Alright, probably death another ace then, right? Now here's what I want to think about is, do I turn another 2? Because now it's not possible to make 3 of the kind 2s anymore. Do I want to maybe turn a 3 into it? No, actually, I guess I want to just completely get rid of 1 rank. That's actually better. Yeah. Because now it's easier to make 3 of a kind 3s. So let's do this. So we're just going for aces then, and now we open this. Cryptid ace, please. Got an ace. Nice. Incantation is interesting, but I don't really think it makes that much sense, so we're just going to make a bunch more wild aces. How many aces is that now? 10 aces. Okay, that's pretty good. I kind of don't mind this. It's not like we're really doing anything with it anyway. Misprint is... I don't really care about Misprint. Odd Todd is actually going to give us 31 chips on aces, so maybe that makes sense to take over Chaos the Clown. It's not going to last forever, but it'll last for long enough, I feel like. Okay, this is a free boss, so, I mean, we'll just do this now. Oh my gosh, 60,000! Odd Todd is probably the reason that scored so high. Yeah, I think I want this. A negative Mary Andy. We can see way more of our deck, makes it much less likely that we die. It's too late for Hiker. Do we want... I mean, it doesn't really... I mean, we already have enough Molt from Supernova. I guess some more chips I wouldn't mind from Celestial packs. And we've already seen the arm, so... Because Odd Todd is eventually going to die. Let's try it. Any Venus, please? Nice. Another Venus. Wow, lucky. That's a lot of chips. We might take this. Let's see. Go ahead and play here. The 9s are going to hit the odd Todds. That's kind of good. I'm going to go like this, right? See, here's the reason that Mary Andy... I know it has a -1 hand size, but it doesn't really matter. If I'm playing flushes or straights or something like that, this is the same reason why the Manacle is not as bad on underbuilds. Because if I'm 4 to a flush or 4 to a straight, then I can throw away 4 cards at a time. But with Mary Andy, you can only throw away 3 at a time, because you need to keep those, right? Or even if you have 3 to a flush, then you can throw away 4 at a time, whereas normally you can throw away all 5. But if I have a 3-card build, then the closest I can be to having 3 of a kind, without actually having 3 of a kind, is if I have a pair. And if I have a pair, and the other 5 cards are worthless, I can throw them all away, whether I have a Mary Andy or not, right? So it's really not that much of a downside when you're doing 3-card builds and lower. We're just gonna get everything here. Another Venus, that's 3 for 3 in the normal size standard, in the normal size Celestial packs, which is pretty funny. No aces. Do I don't really care about any of this. Nah, I'm just gonna skip. Gonna get that at some point as well. And I still have this egg sitting here that I can break at any time. I think we're gonna do this. Okay, this is not going to hit Odd Todd, but it should still be okay. Oh wow, that still does 62,000. Alright, we may as well get this now. We're gonna go Jumbo Celestial, maybe? Another Venus, that's 4 for 4. And then any aces in here? No. If I had a blue seal, I'd probably take that, but no, didn't see anything cool. Well, I can have both of these 8s. Having 2 extra of the same rank, I mean, I now have 6 8s. It doesn't hit Odd Todd. Is there any boss that, I mean, it's not like the plant really matters, but maybe there's something else that I'm overlooking. Aces are super easy to find on, like, the face-down bosses. I guess maybe the pillar, but... Yeah, I don't really think seeing both of those 8s actually matters, so we're just gonna skip. I don't hate Midas Mask, I just don't think there's a room for it on the team. Smiley I don't think makes sense either. I'll keep those for spawn blocking. Okay, Diamond's debuffed. How do we want to do this? Something like this, probably? Now it's still this. We know we can get our aces, we just have to find them. I don't suppose you could give me a different one, maybe? That should be fine, I think. Nice. Now, Odd Todd's gonna go away here, so... Telescope is... and that's not bad. Let's just get a whole bunch of cool stuff here. Another ace, and it's a foil ace, wow. Spectral pack? Probably just medium this. That's a pretty weak spectral pack. Probably the telescope, although I can wait on it. Okay, what I'm thinking about is... I can have this Odd Todd for the boss if I skip them both. And that's going to give me, what, $175 at the end of the ante. Problem is I can't then cash in these double tags on negatives. I mean, I played, what was that, like a 3-of-a-kind, like, Kings or something earlier in this ante, and even without Odd Todd it scored okay. So, maybe it doesn't matter that much that it's going to die. We have gotten a few levels, so, I mean, at best this is going to be 93 chips. So it's roughly a ×2, which is, it's not great to lose that, but it's not the worst thing ever. It's too late for bus, I think. Chad, I mean, no. If Odd Todd was permanent, I'd probably take it, but... I know I have 2 9s here, but... Well, no, we'll do this. We just gotta keep looking. We will get it eventually. Let's go ahead and sell Uranus. Justice is not bad, honestly. I'm willing to sacrifice a few hands to get a gold card. There we go. Don't think I need to use Justice here. I'm going to do the calculation just to check. 110 plus 93 plus, I guess, 33 is 236. Mult's going to be 11 plus whatever this is at, 20. So 236 times 31 times 3 times 1.5 times 3 times 1.5. That does win. Yep. That actually is enough to win the entire ante. Well, not with Odd Todd being gone. So I don't need to use that Justice here, but... So we're going to get the gold card value. Good. So you're gone now. It's interesting, I basically have 2 empty Joker slots that I can get at any time, right? I could keep Odd Todd for the sticker, but I don't like having that spot occupied by... You know, I could just get something else that doesn't have a sticker, right? Alright, we're going to get another Venus here. That's going to really help for chips with Odd Todd not being around anymore. Sorry, I've missed out on a bit of chat. Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, it's only because I got the trio so early in the Invisible. That's the only reason I tried it. Like, it works when you get... Like, there's so much that has to happen in order for that to be even close to viable. So, I mean, it's not often that I do something like this. Arcana pack. I guess we can hang these. Actually, we probably want to hang 2 of the same rank, for the same reason as my logic with the death cards earlier, right? Like, would you rather get rid of 2 9s or a 5 and a 6? Like, naively, you might say get rid of the 5 and the 6, because that way it's still possible to get 3-of-a-kind 5s, 3-of-a-kind 6s, or 3-of-a-kind 9s. So all of them are still possible. But it actually makes sense that, you know, 5 and 6 are barely possible, but the 9 is, like, decently easy, right? If I clip 2 9s, 9s are impossible now, but 5s and 6s are quite a bit easier. Another way of thinking about it is, if I didn't have any... These 4 cards here, if I didn't have any of them, if I only had 2 9s in my deck, 3 6s and 3 5s, what would I most want to add to my deck, right? What I would most want to add is the 6 and the 5 to get 2 of them up to 4, right? Instead of to get something that's already at 2 up to 4. So because I would most want to add the 5 and the 6 if I didn't have any of these, by the same token, you would most want to get rid of the 9s if you had them all, right? That's my logic. Maybe it's wrong, but I feel like it makes sense to me. It's a little bit counterintuitive, though. Okay. That's pretty good. We do have a lot of clubs. See, the thing is, though... Well, with a lowered hand size, we'll have 3 aces and 4 of some other card. As long as no more than 2 of them are red, we could play those 2 cards. And then always hit blackboard. So maybe it makes sense to take that. Maybe the egg... Maybe it's time for the egg to go. Do we just ditch the egg for blackboard? See, now I have... I don't need to get rid of anything. I can just take the blackboard. I always do this when I have 4 jokers and a negative. I'm like, oh, my slots are all filled. But no, I can just take it. Alright. So, like, I can just do this. I guess I can... Well, I was gonna say fish for my gold card, but maybe that's not such a good idea with blackboard. We're just gonna play. Okay, I mean, that beats anything but the Violet Vessel. So, that should be good. Yeah. That was actually how I beat my very first black deck run on White Stake. I had a negative joker. Or no. Yeah, wait, no, yeah, with black deck, I thought my slots were all full because I had 5, but I really had 6, so I really just had, like, 2 extra slots. No, I don't really care about that. Got an ace in here? Yes, you do, and it's a pretty good one. This is guaranteed to have a Venus. Maybe even though the rerolls are just $1, I think it's still wise to not be spending money on rerolls here. I mean, again, you'd think 16, I can afford one and not go down an interest level, but remember I have these 2 rentals, so it actually takes me down to 10, whereas if I reroll once, I go down to 9. So I do still want to be smart with... Oh, yeah, actually, hang on a sec. Is that still fine? I mean, look, let's just do this. I know this isn't foil, but this should still be pretty good. Even with it not being foil, it's still 400,000, so actually the foil doesn't do that much. Interesting. You know, Sly is actually kind of good here. And all I have to do is skip once, and I can take it to the end. Does that really matter, though? I mean... It's 50 chips on top of what? I've already got 150 chips, 3 aces is 33 chips, so it's 183 chips. So 50 on 183 is like a times... like a times 1.27, so no, that doesn't really make sense to take. We're doing okay as it is. Especially after we get this Venus here. Maybe just Pluto and Venus? What's our boss again? Hook. That shouldn't matter. I was thinking if we had the eye, then maybe Mars makes sense, but... Hey, kitten. This is a pretty good run. I don't really think this makes sense to take. Do we even really care about Arcana packs? Maybe we just need to save money for boss rerolls. Strength. Too bad I didn't find any kings. We're just going to take the Hermit then. Actually, we're going to sell the Mercury and then take the Hermit. Because we don't really need to spawn block our Celestial packs anymore. In fact, I probably could have sold the Justice as well. Because it's not doing a whole lot with already... Well, it's doing like a times 1.5. So it's not bad. We might use it on the last hand. Okay, so we're going to go next... Yeah, we do need to save money for boss rerolls. That is important. Do you think you can give me a different ace? Good. I mean, we can play this. That should be fine, right? Even without the steal, like, this'll win. Because it won last time. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah. I mean, egg I can basically get rid of at any time. Seeing double with all these wilds, that's actually really good. And I don't have the sticker for it. I think it's better than Blackboard, even though it's... Well, I'm not sure. I don't want to get rid of the egg until... Well, we'll see. could actually count as either. Basically, for seeing double, if you play a wild and any other card, then it triggers. Because if the other card is a club, then the wild just stands for the non-club, and if the other card is anything else, then the wild stands for the club, right? So basically, if you play a wild and some other card, for seeing double, it always triggers. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I think... Well, I'm just thinking about all my possible bosses. Maybe seeing double over egg in case of Crimson Heart. I think that's a smart idea. Seeing double is probably better than Supernova. Well, it's slightly worse than Supernova, but... It's actually more compatible with Justice. See, I wish I could just know what my anti-8 skips are, is the thing. Let's open this while we think about it. Yeah, but it's no worse than any other wasted Joker slot. I mean, I need a sticker on both of these, and this one is uncommon. I can find an egg much more easily than I can find another one of these, so... Seeing double, I think, just makes a lot of sense. It's too bad all the wilds are clubs already, but whatever. Yeah, I think we want to go seeing double over egg. It's better for Crimson Heart, so if any of these are disabled, I'm fine. Reroll a bit. Oh, of course, now the Swashbuckler shows up. Right after I got rid of the egg. Honestly, Swashbuckler's not bad either. And I need a sticker on it, but I mean, I could have gotten rid of Supernova for anything else that I need a sticker on, so... nothing good here. We're just going to keep playing. Actually, do I want to take that voucher? Not really. 3 rentals is kind of rough, but... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw away 2 cards at a time, so that no matter what, even if it gives me 2 red cards on my last hand, I can play those with my aces. So I'm going to put those. So actually get rid of these. So I play these and this, I guess. This is going to hit seeing double. Okay, we should be okay. Even if Crimson Heart... I mean, Crimson Heart I feel like at most is going to... At most it's a divides by 4.5, which is rough, but not horrible. Let's... You know what? Why don't we... Let's open this. No aces. Got the hook boss, right? I'm going to take this Emperor, but not use it just yet. I'm actually going to play this because I want to discard all 7 cards at once. Actually, hook kind of helps us for blackboard, doesn't it? Again, I can play this and, you know, always hits blackboard. That's kind of cool. It's like when you have an empty hand. It's like, what's the mathematical term for it? It's called like a vacuous truth or something like that. It's like if I say, if all X are Y, and X is the empty set, it doesn't contain anything, then that's always true, no matter what Y is, right? It's like... Or I guess, like, maybe a better way of like, if I said, like, all penguins in this room are purple, that's a true statement, right? Because there are no penguins at all in this room. It's like, in order for it to be false, there would have to be a penguin in my bedroom that's not purple. But of course there isn't one, because there are none in the first place, so... Hey! That's helpful. We need a sticker on it as well. We're gonna get our 4th rental here. Do we need to buy Retcon? Verdant Leaf. I'm gonna get Retcon, I think. Yeah, I have all the food jokers stickered already. All the annoying ones I've gotten, except for 4 legendaries. Shiko is my only legendary sticker. All of the conditional spawn jokers, I have Cavendish, but all the ones that show up if you have a certain tarot, like a certain enhancement, I don't have any of those. And then I also don't have Troubadour. Those are the only ones that are, like, annoying to get. You didn't go to college? Yeah. I have a degree in math, so... You know, you can probably tell why I enjoy this game so much. It's actually a really well-balanced game where it's like, you don't need to be a mathematician to be able to, like, hyper-optimize everything in the game. But it's like, it's approachable for people who don't have that sort of background, but for people who do, it's like, there's a lot to do as well. So... Yeah. Uh-oh, I've been caught. I think I want... Yeah, we're gonna take Retcon. I mean, are we, like, skipping for anything else? I guess we can skip for money. This doesn't make any sense to skip for. We'll skip that, play that. Use all our money to look for maybe natural negatives or anything else we can, you know, afford to take with us. So, we're gonna get... I mean, we don't really need another level, right? It's just a waste of $6. This could help, I guess, if, like, finding stuff. Would have loved to be able to use this Justice in the pack. Okay, what do we need? Lovers doesn't matter, Hierophant doesn't matter, Tower doesn't matter. How does Tower work with Blackboard? If I tower this diamond... I'm guessing it probably doesn't help at all. I guess Hermit. Wheel of Fortune doesn't really do much either. We're going to take Odd Todd over, I think, probably Supernova. What boss do we actually want? Probably Amber Acorn, so we can just keep rolling till we get that. Amber Acorn, or honestly, well, I was going to say Cerulean Bell, because we can play any 2 cards with our 3 of a kind, but I don't want it to grab an ace early. Crimson Heart, I kind of don't really want to see. Violet Vessel, I might be able to beat it, but I think we just want Amber Acorn. What's the other one that I'm forgetting? No, that's all 5. Okay. So we're just going to sell you for you. We finally got the sticker on Odd Todd. I'm surprised it took us this long to get the Odd Todd sticker, to be honest. We're going to get Retcon. We don't really need Justice either. Let's just see what we get out of this. Don't need that. I'm going to sell both of those, whatever it makes. Okay. We'll get Retcon after this round. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Alright, and we're just going to use all that reroll money. Maybe we find something that's better than Blackboard that we don't have a sticker on, because that's the only thing we can sell, right? Let's just go ahead and get... Okay, there we go. I mean, this order doesn't matter at all, so... Play this round. I mean... There we go. Oh, that doesn't actually hit Seeing Double, so... Ah, it still wins. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I could have just played through the debuff. See, I think that's, like, I was gonna say, like, I'm very reliant on stuff scoring on my cards being played. I think that's a major difference between my playing style and yours. It isn't just that I prefer flushes, but I think that's why you're getting all of your Joker stickers more than I do, because I typically avoid a lot of the plus molt after scoring Jokers, because they're not compatible with things like glass and steel and photograph, right? And so, of course, there's more of those that you're getting. I really like, you know, glass and re-triggers and times molt on scoring and photo and ancient Joker, things like that. So I don't get to a lot of the plus molt. That's kind of the main reason I don't really like things like green Joker or bus or, you know, a lot of the Jokers that work well with pairs, you know. Maybe that's the reason I don't play a whole lot of them. We don't really need to open either of these. I guess we can maybe find another ace in here. No. And I guess we're just looking for anything cool in here. A Scholar. That's actually... Is that better than Odd Todd? Maybe, but I can't take it. Maybe I want to go Odd Todd over Blackboard. I think I can go Odd Todd over or a Scholar over Blackboard. Just get another sticker. And I don't really want to get rid of it. Those are like times 4.5s, right? I don't really want to get rid of those. So maybe we'll just find a negative. We're getting 3 stickers as it is. That's pretty good. A duo, actually. Well, I have a sticker on it. Otherwise, I'd take it. I know we have Erosion, which is uncommon, but... I mean, they're all commons. Like, I guess that's uncommon. I could take that. It's not really annoying, though. There's no reason to take that. I guess. We can get a 7-card discard with Hangman. You're not really important. It's just another common. If I see an uncommon that helps me more than Scholar, I'll take it. Huh! Actually, Wily Joker. I mean, this is going to be plus 60 chips. This is plus 100. This is actually better than Scholar. I know it has Molt, but I don't really care about Molt. It's plus 12. Well, that's not bad, actually. What do I care about more? Getting the Scholar sticker or Wily Joker? I don't think it... maybe Molt is more important because Odd Todd is already doing a lot for chips. Yeah, we're just going to take the Scholar. Could take a Juggler over the Scholar. Yeah, maybe Juggler... Well, I don't really think I need it. I'm seeing almost my whole deck anyway. Luchador is uncommon, but I can get that some other time. Could sell the Hangman and reroll again, but that doesn't make sense, because then I can't buy anything. Is Jolly better than... Well, I have a sticker on Jolly already. Alright, we're just gonna go. This order doesn't matter at all. Okay, I mean, let's just do this. Don't even need to Hangman. Cool. We did it. 3 stickers. That's pretty good.